Copia di Giaca.
Construction game.
Hello, kids. Again, today we have a present to open. There seems to be a construction kit inside. I wonder what we'll be making this time.
Let's open it and see.
Oh wow! It looks like a blueprint for a rocket ship.
Yes, that's right. Blueprints are used whenever someone designs a project like this rocket and wants to build it. Here, an assembled rocket ship is shown in 4 views. From the front, from the top, from the side, and in perspective. And this blueprint shows the components a rocket is made of. Well, let's begin, shall we? This is the core stage, the rocket's second stage.
Oh, at the bottom of this unit I see 4 funnels.
Yes, these are the rocket engine nozzles, large ones from the sustainer engines and small ones from the control engines. The rocket's jet exhaust exits from here. Now we will add 4 boosters, the rocket's first stage.
They have exhaust nozzles too.
Of course.
And they also have some triangles on the sides.
These are called fins. They are needed to ensure that the rocket ship does not deviate from the planned trajectory. Next comes the third stage. It is this stage that will bring the rocket into near-Earth orbit. And now, we will add the interstage panels. And here is the service module. Look, it is equipped with its own rocket engines and with solar panels. Only at the moment they are folded up. Finally, we add our spacecraft, or command module. This is where the astronauts stay while they are in orbit. Notice that both the service module and the command module have their own rocket engines. The command module even has them on the top and sides.
The command module is so small compared to the rest of the rocket ship.
Yes, the lower part of the rocket is called the launch vehicle, also known as carrier rocket. The launch vehicle contains a tremendous amount of fuel, which is necessary to reach escape velocity and send the spacecraft into orbit. After each stage uses up its fuel, it separates from the rest of the rocket, since it's no longer needed, and the next stage begins functioning. And now we will add a very important part of the spacecraft, its launch escape system. These systems are attached on all manned spacecraft. Basically, this is a small rocket with its own engines. It blasts off from the launch vehicle along with the astronauts in case of complications during launch, carrying it away from a possible explosion. Well, what do you think of our rocket ship?
Cool! It looks simply awesome.
Now, let's go into space.
Wait, in order to get into space, we first need to get to the launch site. This is a place where the spacecraft are launched into space. Let's load our rocket ship onto the transport vehicle. And drive it to the launch pad. Look, so that our rocket doesn't fall and does start right onto the planned trajectory, it will be held up by support trusses.
Now it seems everything is ready. And now can we fly into space?
Not quite yet. The rocket ship won't fly without fuel.
Oh yes! But how does the rocket soar upwards?
It is pushed upward by the reactive force. Have you ever heard about this force?
No, what is it?
This is a force which acts in the opposite direction from the rocket exhaust stream. If you blow up a balloon and let it go, the air will go out in one direction and the balloon will fly to the other. Here's how the rocket engine works. The fuel enters the combustion chamber through pipes. Here, the fuel reacts and burns. When it burns, a gas forms, which at high speed escapes from the nozzle and creates a jet. This exhaust stream pushes the rocket in the opposite direction.
Oh, exhaust stream escapes from the nozzles downward. Therefore, the rocket flies upward.
Exactly. Look, the locomotives have already brought us tank cars full of fuel and an oxidizer.
What is the fuel and what is an oxidizer?
Fuel is a substance that burns. In our case, this substance is kerosene. And the oxidizer is a substance without which combustion is impossible. For our rocket ship, the oxidizer is liquid oxygen. It is denoted by the symbol O2. In space, there is no air, so you have to carry oxygen with you from Earth. Now, the umbilical mast will fill each stage of the rocket with fuel. And here comes the mobile service tower. Here, mechanical engineers prepare the rocket ship for launch, and from here the astronauts enter the spacecraft.
Well, now can we finally fly into space?
Now we can. Everyone please enter the elevator. It will take us to the hatch of the command module.
Welcome on board the spacecraft Mizyaka Dizyaka. I wish all the astronauts a pleasant flight.
Wow, it's so cool inside. I already feel like a real astronaut.
Well, are all the astronauts ready for their flight?
Yes!
Attention! Everybody take your places and prepare for launch. Let's begin the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff! Reporting the situation to the Mission Control Center. The engines of the first stage are working normally. The emergency escape system has separated. The engines of the first stage have shut down. The first stage has separated. The interstage panels have separated. The second stage has separated. The engines of the service module have started. The third stage has separated. The solar panels have been deployed. The course correction engines have been started.
Attention! Information for the astronauts on board. The manned spacecraft MUBASHIR has achieved orbit as an artificial satellite of planet Earth. We congratulate all the crew members. You're located 400 kilometers above sea level and are orbiting the Earth with a period of 90 minutes. The course correction engines are working in automatic mode. The solar panels are deployed. The life support system is functioning properly. The coordinates of your location are 50 degrees south latitude by 179 degrees east longitude.
Well, now we can rest a little and enjoy the view from the observation windows and onboard cameras.
The Earth looks so beautiful. And so many stars are visible.
Yes, that's because the atmosphere doesn't block the star's light up here.
And there's the moon. What are the green lights above the Earth's surface?
They are known as the polar lights.
Oh, of course, the northern lights.
No, not the northern lights, but the southern lights, or aurora australis, since at the moment we're over Antarctica, where the South Pole is located.
What causes these auroras?
Do you know what the solar wind is?
No, what is it?
The solar wind is made of charged particles produced by the sun. Upon entering the atmosphere, these particles collide with particles of air and make them emit light.
Oh my, there are so many lights down below.
Those are the lights of big cities, visible on the night side of the planet.
And now it seems we are flying over Europe.
True, here is Italy, shaped like a big boot.
Oh look, the sun is rising.
Yes, orbital sunrise is an amazing sight. And now we are already over northwest Russia and can see the Arctic.
But where are the northern lights?
At the moment, they are hard to see because the Earth's atmosphere is lit up. Since it is summer in the northern hemisphere and the land above the Arctic Circle is in perpetual daylight. There, the sun simply doesn't set for a full 6 months. Look, this is how transition between day and night occurs. On the illuminated side of the Earth, it's daytime, while on the dark side of the planet, where the sunlight cannot get, it's nighttime. On the border between darkness and light, it's either evening or morning. Computer, change our course so that it's along the equator.
I'm so light up here. I can float and do all kinds of tricks. It only takes a little push to get started.
This is zero gravity, which is normal when in orbit. Well, astronauts, are you hungry? How about some lunch?
And what is there for lunch?
Astronaut food, tubes with different purees.
Strawberry jam, yummy!
And here is some blueberry jam, my favorite. Yum, yum. And what do we have here? Apple juice? Hey, Juice, where are you going? Get back in the bottle!
No problem. Now catch those balls of juice with your mouth.
What a funny bubble of water!
Notice how water and any other liquid behaves in weightlessness. After vibration stops, the liquid turns into a perfect sphere. Well, children, now it's time to return to Earth. Everybody back to your seats and prepare for re-entry. In 5 minutes, we will commence separation from the service module and begin our descent from orbit.
Are we falling?
Yes, we are falling back to Earth according to the previously calculated trajectory. The spacecraft enters the atmosphere at such high speeds that the air around it is heated and turns into a fiery plasma. By the way, the temperature outside of the spacecraft is double that of volcanic lava.
Wow!
Look, a rescue tugboat is approaching us. It received signals from the Mission Control Center about our location. They'll be picking us up now. Congratulations on your safe return to Earth. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again for more exciting adventures on our channel.